praise is due to the Most High. We talking boxing talk. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Sometimes like in boxing, life knock you down. Get up on both feet, we never accept defeat. Remove the chains off your mind and take your time. The truth teller's always on the front line. You COINTELPRO boxer fans, you're dead wrong. Spitting division and hate all day long. But I rebuke you spineless devils in the name of Jesus. And y'all know we really don't give a damn about your wicked motives, always trying to split the fam. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Sunday afternoon, I need to unwind. I grab a cup of tea and play my sister Sugar Free. Mars, her knowledge, she will set you free. But don't get it twisted, ain't nothing sweet. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. My brother Drew Titan early in the AM, always speaking facts about the code. All the truth tellers, yeah, they real bold. The General 78, yeah, he real cold. Need some boxing history, shout out to Stormy B. Queen Shawala, always on the scene. And gotta give a shout out to our champ side. Getting us real facts, always down to ride. Now through one of these truth tellers, you found me. Now let's talk boxing with Coach B. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Shout out to my brothers Freedom March, Patrice X, who helped me put this whole thing together, and my sister, the great honorable Dr. Cameron Fields, helping us get our minds right. Mind, body, and soul.
This is what I'm talking about, baby. And this is for the weed, and this is for the weed, a bag off in a quarter. And this is for the weed, and this is for the weed. Get a bag off in a quarter. Wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, gotta bag so send them out the door to the nigga store. Get a bag off in a quarter. Wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, gotta bag so send them out the door to the nigga store. Get a bag off in a quarter. Wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, gotta bag so send them out the door to the nigga store. Get a bag off in a quarter. Wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, wanna bag you, gotta bag so send them out the door to the nigga store. Get a bag off in a quarter. Oh, I know we legalize reefer leaves and nines. Some of them say we evil. Little something, something for my people. And though I know that we don't even out your day, love everything green. Well, that's what my sister said. God said, gonna get.
I'm tired of broken street glass, not getting no rest unless the baby's sleep. But even then, seems like we're trying to creep. Tired of paying taxes, sending emails and faxes. Tired of crooked cops, tired of black folk complaining that crime don't stop. I wanna go to a place where lovers go, do the things that lovers do. No stress, a sweet caress from me to you. I wanna do the things we used to do, say the things we used to say, just like every day, all day.
Far away from here, far away from here.
Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast.
Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here.
Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast.
Tired of late subway trains, tired of undeserved fame, tired of watching something on the TV doing nothing. I'd rather be.
Peace to the family, peace to my comrades, and it is always smoke to the COINTELPRO boxing fans. Salute to my brother Macadacious Mac of the South, my first comrade in the building that's pimping since been pimping all day. Come on in, press that like button, subscribe, share, let the family know that we are live.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This pimping that I got in my blood, it came from a family tree. My granddaddy was a pimp. My great-great-great-granddaddy was a pimp. I'm talking about pimping, since pimping.
It's in your blood.
It's in my blood, and you will never.
Salute to my brother. Let's see. Black Jericho is in the building. Shout out to my brother. Black Jericho is in the building.
Wow, wow. What's up,
God
Cat?
damn.
Yeah. Some motherfucking doghouse battle cat collaboration right here.
Shout out to my brother, the real Shelton, representing that Lions Den Boxing Club in the building. Salute to my brother and my comrade.
Killer. Baby. Kanye, this that 1970s heroin flow, huh?
Salute to my brother, 4-ounce Sniper is in the building.
Hey, yo, they don't do it like us. I'm so fly. I got money, so that's a good enough reason about the things I buy. I'm so fly.
Salute to my brother, Benjamin is in the building, bright and early, on time, information, ready for the truth.
Running through the street when the money don't need. Selling it some money for some food to eat. Said it's hard, you know. Running through the street when the
StreamYard, let me have that background music. I hope that everyone had a great Monday. I know we are cooking late tonight. I will be uploading this on Rumble after I'm finished, on YouTube this evening. Our plan was to be on Rumble tonight, but there was a malfunction with the streamer code. But it looks like YouTube is working fine. I know we have some glitches that right now are getting fixed, but I promise, family, everyone will be able to be in the chat on YouTube and Rumble before the end of the week, because I am clearing out my block list. I'm doing everything I need to do to make sure that the family can be present when the truth is being spoken. So this evening, this title is The Cost of Truth, The Conspiracy of Greg Hackett. And I just have to get right into it, family. I saw something that bothered my spirit. I heard the brother Greg Hackett. Let me see if I can share this with the family real quick. So I'm not going to play Cigars Talk video, but I just want to show the family something so you all understand what we're dealing with. So if you all look at your screens, and this is what we might all tell us, this is what we might need to start doing. We might need to start showing our comments during our lives so people can go back and see what is being said. Because sometimes when we tell you what is being said, people call us conspiracy theorists. People say we are making this up out of thin air. So our brother Greg Hackett calls in to Cigar Talk. Him and the brother Najee are chopping it up. And Greg Hackett says something that a lot of the truth tellers already know, but this is what Greg says. He says, I think someone took a check to take my channel down. And brothers, our own brothers in the chat, were calling him paranoid. Family, you don't have to believe me. Look at the screen. Let me read to you what some of the brothers are saying in the chat while Greg Hackett is saying what he is actively going through. See, it's hard standing up for the truth. It's hard standing up for the integrity of a people who are so misguided and at this point in life, willfully ignorant. We have a brother in the chat saying, Greg, you're paranoid. We have a brother saying, Greg, hella paranoid. He has main character syndrome. Like he's pulling this out of thin air. You have this gentleman, Gonzalez, joking, saying Bohemian Grove Nod. Those of you that understand what he's saying in that microaggression, you understand the type of disgusting comment that was. While Greg Hackett is trying to explain to the people that after he pointed out the hypocrisy, of Keyshawn Davis continuously only having smoke for his Black American comrades in the sport, he called him out on it. The very next day, someone calls in, puts something inappropriate, and gets his channel banned. Salute to my brother Patrice X in the building. My brother Black Jericho says, damn, that's how they carrying it. He's paranoid now. Let me guess, racism doesn't exist. Family, we can't make this up. We cannot make this up, but don't you worry, family. Coach of the Truth Tellers is here. And I'm going to make it so plain what we're dealing with. And for some of the young brothers and sisters that watch this, you will have the opportunity to learn something as well. So let's go back in time. Let's go over what has actually taken place. Let's take you back.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was.
So people have been trying to erase Greg Hackett's speech when he calls out Keyshawn Davis. Is that right? Let's pull up Greg. Before we pull up Greg, I want to give a shout out to justice finally being served. Let me show this to the family. I want to give a shout out to justice finally being served for Patrice Lumumba. Let me show you what this man who chopped up his body looks like. This Belgian aristocrat in his 90s, who was a intricate part of the assassination of Patrice Lumumba, has been found guilty. Even though he has lived a full life, the truth is still coming out. And this live tonight has a lot to do with the truth coming out. Let me see if I can pull up my brother. There he is. Listen to our brother.
But when it's Adela Santos or your father, Cruz, you don't have that same energy. What is it? I am completely lost. And the only thing I can think of is this little motherfucker got pics. Huh? You know what I hate? When a man pretends to be something he is not. That shit grinds my gears, ladies and gentlemen. And you meaning to tell me your father is from Cuba? And you claiming Virginia? And every time he approached you with that energy, you never had anything for him. But Abdullah Mason could be minding his business. Why?
Let's stop there. Now, we have to ask ourselves a question. To those race fans and self-hating Negroes amongst us who tried to say that Greg Hackett is paranoid, that Greg Hackett is a conspiracy theorist, that Greg Hackett is portraying main character energy. Well, let's critically think as a class this evening. I promise you, I won't be long this live. Now, Greg Hackett's channel has been building, right? When he was speaking about Boots, building. When he was speaking about Devin, building, right? People like that when he was saying those things that they agree with. What is it? Him saying to a young brother, because he is an elder, what is it about him saying to that young brother, you need to stop having hate for your own and have that energy for everyone, or stop acting? Why is that a problem? Why is that an issue? If you understand what's going on, if your third eye is open, you will understand that the reason why that is so dangerous is the same reason why Chairman Fred Hampton's voice was so dangerous. Why H. Rap Brown's voice was so dangerous. You will understand why a group of warriors, when they are captured, they separate the chiefs from the young bulls. They separate the wise warriors, the older warrior class, from the younger warrior class for a reason. You start to understand why there are people in government who have tried to keep the father out of the home for generation after generation, a paper trail that you literally can follow from the 1930s all the way up to the 1990s. This is not by accident. So all of that was going on, and there have been no trolls on this panel trying to get his page shut down. But as soon as he starts calling out, while he's building his channel up, he starts calling out Keyshawn. Not only that, he grills Henry Garcia. Now his channel's taken down. And YouTube, don't worry. Don't worry. I know you're going to mess with this live a little bit, but Rumble's going to get it as well. So don't you worry. Now, some of you might say there is no conspiracy, right? I've been on YouTube for how long now? My notifications aren't going out anymore. I did a live on Rumble with 35 followers. That live has 400 views already. But you would tell the truth tellers that it's all in our mind, that we're making it all up. So I want to show you young brothers something for a second. You maybe have never heard of this story. This article is called "The Big Bulls That Rehabilitate Rowdy Teen Elephants." In South Africa's national park, a unique approach was taken to rehabilitate unruly teenage male elephants. The park's patriarchal elephants welcomed and nurtured the young male orphans, providing them with the necessary guidance and support. However, once the orphans became teenagers, the female group spurned them as their hormones became active and they became aggressive. To address this issue, the park imported 6 big adult bulls from Kruger National Park to keep the teenagers in line. This intervention has been successful in preventing attacks, demonstrating the effectiveness of strong male figures in shaping the behaviors of adolescent males. you picking up what I'm putting down, can I get an amen? My brother Patrice X says, if the truth goes to rumble, we go to rumble. See, this is nature showing you that without that strong male presence, when those young boys get the testosterone in them and become aggressive, they run over the women if there is nothing to balance them out. This is what we're seeing in the sport of boxing. And Greg Hackett, he represents that bull elephant. Bill Haney represents that bull elephant. Deontay Wilder represents that bull elephant. And all of the truth tellers, you represent that bull elephant, male or female. If you are calling on our young men to stand up like the men that stood up before them, you represent that. Now, why would that be an issue? This is what you have to ask yourselves. Why would Greg Hackett saying these things and pointing out how Henry Garcia is a liar? Why would it be an issue, family? Why would it be an issue, a wise man telling the young warriors how to behave? And the very next day, this channel is taken down because a troll put something inappropriate on his channel, and for whatever reason, he can't get it down fast enough. So now they have ground to do what? To say that you are going against our guidelines. Let's talk about some more strong voices and why they were a threat.
That's the major enemy. That is the major enemy. And whenever anybody prepares for revolutionary warfare, you concentrate on the major enemy. We're not strong enough to fight each other and also fight him. We will not fight each other today. We will not fight each other. There will be no fights in the black community among black people. There will just be people who will be off. There will be no fights. There will be no destruction. We are going to be united.
Let's stop there. Now, some of you young brothers and sisters might not know about Kwame Ture. You might not know about Stokely Carmichael. In this clip, what our elder was telling the black community is that if you cause any division, if you cause any distraction in keeping us from being unified, there will be no argument anymore. We will remove you from the face of the earth. Now, these type of voices, under the Freedom of Information Act, you can see that these type of voices were a threat to the puppet masters, were a threat to the mischief makers. But right now, we have nothing but mischief makers, to the point where I heard Bill Haney ask, I believe, Mill City, hey man, what's your purpose in doing that? When me and Brian Norman Sr. are building, what was your purpose of doing that? And how come it seems like all the mischief makers don't seem to have any issue with their channels? Where are all the trolls then? Why was there fear of these voices? J. Edgar Hoover feared the charismatic leaders like Fred Hampton because they could unite the masses, not just black people, but the masses. The Panthers, you see, they championed anti-capitalism, anti-imperialism, and a Marxist ideology. So you all have heard the term before. We must keep a black messiah from coming up again. Now somebody say, no, come on, coach, you reaching. Salute to Queen Tete in the building. They might say, come on, coach, you're reaching. He ain't no black messiah. You're missing the point. You're missing the point, and you're missing it on purpose. All truth tellers must be silenced. And the worst thing about it is, Greg Hackett comes onto Cigar Boxing Talk and tries to tell the family what he's going through. Let me pull it back up. Okay, nobody say coach is lying. Look at this. Look at this. Salute Queen Tay. Salute Dr. Cameron Fields in build.
I can't tell where mine is. Brown skin.
Only the enemy. That's right, Patrice X. Only a devil fears truth being revealed. Now, all of the tactics that we've been seeing going on by some of the faces in boxing, from Keyshawn, from Shakur, from Teofimo Lopez, from Ryan Garcia, some of the disgusting things that they have been saying, some of the horrible examples that they have set for the young fighters coming up. Greg Hackett is the problem. So when his brother says, I feel that my channel is being under attack, who are you to go against what I'm telling you? This isn't a figment of my imagination. You don't believe me, family? I got brothers being blocked from my channel that I didn't block. I got views literally disappearing while I'm live. And how I know it's happening is as soon as I do a show on Rumble, I got almost 1,000 views within a day. But they want to tell you that it is a conspiracy. So Greg Hackett calls out Keyshawn. Greg Hackett calls out the brother for his inappropriate behavior and his habitual line stepping. The record shows from the 1930s to the 1990s, often forced black fathers were forced out of the home, or there was an incentive to not be in the home. Now, some of you might not want to accept this, but in the sport of boxing, think about who public enemy number one has been the last few years. And you will see that almost every single person, either their father is present or they represent that lineage of strong black integrity in the sport. That's right, Black Jericho. They tried to say that the brother is being paranoid. A brother said that. Salute my brother Drew Tight in the building.
DJ Scratch, you sick for this one.
If you from New York, stand up right now. If you from New York, hands up right now. Get it up, 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 get it up.
How come you? Where were the trolls, family? Where were the trolls when he was talking about Devin? Where were the trolls when he was getting Eddie Hearn a pass? You trolls were nowhere to be found. How come you all are not putting inappropriate images on his page, then trying to get it taken down? Now, what if I told you the same day this happened, someone tried to do the trigger wheel, the same day? I don't think my brother even knew that I was in the chat, but I seen it. The same day this happened to Greg, someone tried to do with the trill. You mean to tell me that it's that many different trolls using the same video? Greg Hackett said to Najee, he said, well, you know, brother, YouTube is a big company. And just because you know somebody, it doesn't mean that somebody up under him isn't playing for mischief-making keeps. Me too, brother. I'm getting way more views on Rumble. And when I get done with this video, I'm gonna upload it on Rumble. This is pure wickedness. Salute to my brother. Black Martial Arts Society is in the building.
Joel Santana, there's no turning back from here. Nope. Let's go. I am sicker than sick with it. Yo, listen, just pick.
Good to see my brother. But you all want to tell us that it's a conspiracy. It's in your mind. And then you know what was the most disgusting thing about this? Let me go back and pull it up. If you all look, while our brother is talking, listen, while our brother is pouring his heart out to the people, letting you know what's going on, you have race fans in chat, and not one brother is checking them. Not one. You see, our teacher, Kwame Ture, said in their day, they would have removed you from the planet for your inappropriate behavior. And the reason why is because we cannot afford to fight on two fronts. We're either going to unite or we're going to lose this game. We're either going to unite or we are going to lose this game. Now, some might ask, well, Coach, let's say there is someone. Thank you, Black Jericho. You see it. I don't think it's that serious. Greg, be quiet. Greg, you think you're the main character. This is what they said. This is what they said to our brother while he's speaking. And I'm sitting there in just pure disgust. And the Latino brother, who is no brother of mine, who says Bohemian Grove Naj, he is joking. He is joking. In this moment, while Greg Hackett is talking about what he's going through, he's joking about child sacrifice and rape. Not one brother in the chat corrected him, checked him. I got up out of there. I said, nope, this ain't the place for me to be. I heard what our brother said, time for me to go. But it's all in our head. It's all in our mind. You're so worried about hating your brother and laughing at his downfall. It almost seemed like the brothers in the chat were celebrating Greg Hackett losing his channel. Do you know how many brothers are happy because they feel that his voice has been muffled? The reason why they feel that way is because they know Greg Hackett is right in exactly what he's saying. Do you know how spineless we look when Keyshawn Davis goes to a known gym, known for being bigots, racist, prejudice, whatever you want to call it, goes over there, lets people hit on him, then he goes over to Blueface, tries to knock Blueface out, bust his eye up, bust his lip. You have no smoke for the people that got smoke for you. Abdullah Mesa minding his business, and you go effing with that young brother again. Not even no, hey man, I'm the big bro, I want to give you a shot. You trying to sun him. You trying to put him. These are the kind of spineless brothers we have around us, and these are the kind of race fans that I will not allow to have a voice here. So right now, the truth tellers, it is our job to speak up on the behalf of Greg Hackett. We don't die, we multiply. That's right, Patrice X, that made me sick. Keyshawn let that coach take off on him and didn't do anything to say, hey, all right, coach, calm down. You see, somebody tried that with Sugar Ray. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let's see if I can pull it up. Here it is right there. See, I know what to type in.
He mocks Leonard's trademark polo swing. It laughs too, but only on the outside. Slightly, Sinclair breaks the cardinal rule. He snaps a left jab to Leonard's left eye.
Sort of went into a trance because left jab did connect my left eye, and it was, I guess, what you call a flashback. I started to concentrate, and I really want the exhibition to get expensive, but again, I'm a professional athlete, I'm a professional fighter. That's my job, and my intentions is to defeat. For just that few seconds, I want to defeat Steve.
That's the difference between our ancestors that came before us. You see, when people play with the men that came before us like that, they put them on their ass. They put them on the ground. But you're in there, Mr. We don't need that father stuff around here. Greg Hackett was right and exact, and now I'm going to double down on what he said. You are completely out of pocket as a black man, going to these gyms, letting these people hit on you like that in the middle of all of this racist politics in the sport of boxing. You are dead ass wrong for getting up in Abdullah's face again with the energy that you didn't have with Ryan Garcia when you were blushing and showing all of your teeth in front of Ryan Garcia. You are dead ass wrong, Keyshawn. And then you and Shakur with this brother crap. Y'all keep saying nobody wants to fight y'all, so fight each other. I'm sick of it. We don't die, we multiply. The truth cannot be destroyed. No matter how many books you burn, no matter how many lies you put out there, eventually, truth shows again. No matter how much concrete you try to pour on that soil of truth, the flowers and the roses somehow still keep getting through them cracks of that concrete. So to see our own joke about this brother losing his channel, do you not understand that your very manhood is on the line? It ain't my generation. You see, them little punks around you know not to play with my generation. They know they'll still get hit in the mouth. You young brothers, your manhood is on the line. Your football players are wearing purses and dresses. Your basketball players are acting more fruity than I've ever seen before. And I'm not talking about sexual orientation. I'm talking about you just standing up and being a damn man. And your boxers, the boxers, our fighters. Brothers on here telling me Tiger Johnson was right for approaching a kid that was talking crap. You are the same brothers that was saying Clarissa needs to be more professional when a fight break out that she ain't even in. Because you are double-minded and double-tongued. You are a damn hypocrite. You pick and choose. And you have so much grace for everyone else. You could never be like our ancestors. You could never be like Ali. You could never be like Sugar Ray. You double-minded, double-tongued hypocrite. You see how that man played with Sugar Ray Leonard like that and went at his eye? Sugar Ray Leonard put him on his ass. Keyshawn, what are you doing, man? Andy Cruz called you his son. He just took an L. Why ain't you trying to get that smoke? Why ain't you trying to get that smoke back with Albright? Why are you messing with Abdullah? Now Abdullah's a fighter. He can handle himself. So I ain't don't get it twisted. This isn't some protective program for Abdullah Mason. But if your energy was like that across the board, we wouldn't have nothing to say. The way you jigger coon at these Puerto Rican gyms and let them hit on you, and they hitting you with low blows, and you rolling on the ground, and you cheesing and blushing. Brother, this is a weak display of manhood, an inappropriate display of manhood, a spineless, disrespectful display of manhood, and a disrespectful display in front of the world, representing your people, representing your children. But y'all are happy that Greg Hackett's pages. Greg Hackett he gonna be back. What kind of men are you? So I want to salute Greg Hackett for standing up and saying this.
Why do you do that to your brothers? But when it's Adela Santos or your father, Cruz, you don't have that same energy. What is it? I am completely lost. And the only thing I can think of is this little motherfucker got pics. Huh?
That's right. He got pics. What's up with that, Keyshawn? My brother Patrice X says they would never even try it on fighters like George Foreman or Joe Frazier back in the day. So what's the conclusion, Coach? What's the conclusion? The conclusion is, number one, there is an attack on the truth tellers. And I don't care if you really want to or not. If you are on these YouTube spaces, we need to go ahead and start looking at other outlets. It's clear our notifications are not going out. It is clear when some of the truth tellers channels are getting to certain numbers, they're not allowing it to go over that cap. It is clear that when trolls are coming into our chat sometimes or make it on our panels, even when we're trying to boost them out, it's not happening fast enough. What's up with that? It is clear that certain racist jokes can be on YouTube. It doesn't mess with their guidelines. But then when you speak certain truth, it messes with the guidelines. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. That live I did on Rumble, before the night was over, I had 300 views already on Rumble. So I know what I'm dealing with. But we cannot let these truth tellers be out here by themselves and alone. Because then it's like, it starts to look like the majority of our people have decided to be spineless, have decided to try to just do whatever it takes to get a seat at a table that was never built for you to sit at. Keyshawn, it's cool if you ever hear this. I want you two brothers to know that you all have disappointed your elders who fought, bled, and died for you all to be in the position that you are in today, with how you have carried yourselves. Keyshawn, it is clear not only that you have picked, but you have no respect for your own core. You have a storage of grace for habitual line-stepping racists. Like my brother Patrice X said, you don't know him. You knew of him as a kid. You didn't know the real him. That version of him and his father that you saw in the version that they are in their house, and they're not around any brothers. And for you to sit up there and say, well, I felt bad, even after he joked about raping you, to still a fight, as you say. But then a fan talks to you on a Twitter space and calls you out on your crap, and then you're threatening him to come up to J Prince Gym. You ain't had that energy for Aiden Ross. Don't worry, you brothers' wake-up call is coming. What did I just tell y'all? Didn't I just tell y'all they sat down with Keyshawn and had that talk with him? Do you think it's by a mistake? Bob Arum, just a few days ago, comes out and says, hey, if Keyshawn just keeps his head on straight, he'll be one of the greatest of all time. Was Bob saying that when Keyshawn missed weight, acted a damn fool, was eating popcorn? And come on, family. Come on, family. We don't need that father stuff, right? That's what he said. So when you get your wake-up call, brother, Keyshawn, it was us. People love to talk about the truth tellers. People love to talk about Clarissa and talk about content creators that speak the truth and speak truth to power and integrity, like our brother Champ Scott, like the General, like my brother Drew, like my brother Trill Will, like the Queen Sugar Free Mars. But you know what? When you brothers get in trouble, it's us and only us speaking on your behalf. And then once you get out of the fire, now you gonna act like a jiggacoon? After we stand up strong for you, now once we help you stand up, once we nurse you back to health, once we speak life back into you, you display this action of cowardice in front of the world and just give a big middle finger to the very people who helped you through this trying time when you were talking about retiring because the man was done with you. And the only reason why they dealing with you is because the racists that they were going to push forward didn't work out for them. Ryan gets beat. Theo gets beat. You know what, man? Let's give Keyshawn a shot. You fool. You are a misguided young brother. And I don't know what it's going to take. Greg Hackett ain't saying nothing wrong.
You know what I hate? When a man pretends to be something he is not. That shit grinds my gears, ladies and gentlemen. And you meaning to tell me your father is from Cuba? And you claiming Virginia? And every time he approached you with that energy, you never had anything for him. But Abdullah Mason could be minding his business. Why? Why do you do that to your brothers? But when it's Adela Santos or your father, Cruz, you don't have that same energy. What is it?
To our brother Greg Hackett, brother, you keep your head up. To our brother Greg Hackett, you keep speaking that truth. Everything you said was right and exact. We got your back. Family, I told you this would not be a long live. But you think about what I said. These young brothers need us. Because if we are not in the community, if we do not show them, we're going to have a whole bunch more Shakur and Keishans running around here with a spineless, homogenized Negro mindset. Family, I'm going to see you all in the morning. I hope I gave you something to think about. Salute to everyone that came through, all of my brothers and sisters. I want to say peace to the family, peace to my comrades, and it is always smoke to the COINTELPRO boxing fan.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you are laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself.
All praise is due to the Most High. We talking boxing talk. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Sometimes, like in boxing, life knock you down. Get up on both feet, we never accept defeat. Remove the chains off your mind and take your time. The truth teller's always on the front line. You COINTELPRO boxer fans, you're dead wrong. Spitting division and hate all day long. But I rebuke you spineless devils in the name of Jesus. And y'all know we really don't give a damn about your wicked motives, always trying to split the fam. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Sunday afternoon, I need to unwind. I grab a cup of tea and play my sister Sugar Free. Mom, her knowledge, she will set you free. But don't get it twisted, ain't nothing sweet. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. My brother Drew Titan early in the AM, always speaking facts about the code. All the truth tellers, yeah, they real bold. The General 78, yeah, he real cold. Need some boxing history, shout out to Stormy B. Queen Shawala, always on the scene. And gotta give a shout out to our champ side. Getting us real facts, always down to ride. Now through one of these truth tellers, you found me. Now let's talk boxing with Coach B. We talking boxing talk, so pay attention. God made you and I in his own image. Shout out to my brothers Freedom March, Patrice X, who helped me put this whole thing together, and my sister, the great honorable Dr. Cameron Fields, helping us get our minds right. Mind, body, and soul.